of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Solid game there. Moves the ball out with the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
A completion sets up a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Canes looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
A direct snap. Brings her in the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Battle to reach the national championship game. Big moment early here. Third down and goal. Cut quickly. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The shotgun running play call. First down, looking for more now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First and 10 now for the offense. Big throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here?
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. That's caught. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Past the 30. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Gets into space at the 50. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the return man steps out at the 28. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Now here he goes. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The running back here in a direct snap. Longhorns churn out another first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good.
28, Miami. 17, Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Canes will have first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. And is intercepted. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff.
Timeout, Miami.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. toss play. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Turner. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle.
Oh, what a grab!
He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab behind the line. It's Turner.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami. 26.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Leaning on the run game here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Picks up the first and is still going. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. QB keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Will hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down.